what Jesus did. You know, he is a miracle worker anyway, and there is nothing that he cannot do anyway. And what Jesus does in this particular text is he heals a multitude of people and has compassion on the sick. And after doing that, after working miracles, after doing church stuff, after performing ministry, which is what it's supposed to be called, the people are somehow worn. The people are worn down or worn out. The people are hungry and famished. And I don't know if you noticed it, but church work, as I told you before, is really work. It is work. I know some of us feel like because we walk into a plush building with the AC on or the heater on and we're dressed to the T, that there is no work involved. All we have to do is sit and look pretty. But ministry, if I could just tell you, involves work. When you see the choir doing what they do, it involves work. When you see the musicians doing what they do, it involves work. When you see the ushers doing what they do, it involves work. The volunteers, the program manager, it all involves work. And so because of the work that is going on, it's time to eat. It's time to eat. And the disciples' first suggestion is, since it's been a long day, Master, why don't we just take the folk, or give the benediction and send the folks home so they can get something before the store closes. They need to get to the local towns. And Jesus said, no, we're not sending them anywhere. Which ought to be where I stop for a minute, Brother John, because one of the things I'm discovering about church and about what we have made church into is we're sending folks off to get other things that we ought to be providing for them. I'm not mad at you, but I'm telling you the truth. We're sending them away to get stuff that we ought to be providing for them. As a matter of fact, those of you who helped with the Give to Give at Studio One with Brother Quietus and how they fed the homeless and some of the other folks that came in to eat, that's just the way it should be. As a matter of fact, Quietus had so much over there, he offered me 2 turkeys to take home. And I said, brother, I'm not taking another turkey, but if you give it to me, I'll give it away. And that's exactly what I did. One of our members walked in this morning and I asked him, did he want a turkey? And he said, well, yeah, Pastor, I'll take a turkey, but then take this with you. And that's just the way it's supposed to be. Some of us, I know, are hooked on drugs, and some of us are hooked on alcohol, and some of us are hooked on pills, and some of us are hooked on pornography. Some of us have anger management issues. Some of us have abandonment issues. I need for you to understand that professional help is all right, but we ought to be having something in the church to offer folks instead of sending them away every time something goes wrong. Jesus said, don't you send these people away. Let's feed them right here. And what he began to do is the disciples went on a mission trying to find something that would suffice for such a large crowd. And you know, like I know, the way the story goes is after looking high and low, Deacon Atkins, they found nothing but 2 fish and 5 loaves of bread. And you know, the first suggestion or the first idea is to say, we just don't have enough. Pastor or Jesus or Rabbi, Lord, Savior, we just don't have enough. You know, we did do what you told us to do, and that was to search the food out. But I need for you to understand, Sister Gibson, when they searched the food out, they discovered that in man's eyes, they just didn't have enough. And I don't know if it might help me to share it with you, brothers and sisters, but our people never had enough anyway. I don't know if you understand it, the way they brought us over here across the waters, the way they put us in the fields, the way they had us working from sun up to sundown, the way they had us on the plantations. We ain't never had it easy. As a matter of fact, now in 2013, we have it easier than we've ever had it. And trust me, some of us still, from a human perspective, don't have enough.